live. Holy shit, that was awful. Hello, buddies. Welcome back to the Dead Laughing Show. It's the first time I'm having a guest on the show on YouTube Live. I will say my phone setup is kind of a bitch, so that's what was taking so fucking long. It not this setup. I mean the layout on the phone, because the button to go live to enter the waiting room, whatever the fuck, was hidden. I had to tap a tiny blue fucking line in order to start. What the fuck? Either way, the guest is right here. As
Yippee!
agreed. They're not going to show their face. He's gonna be designing and everything.
Yeah, I got work to do.
Oh man.
We
Well,
be working.
feel free to introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Frank, and I am a freelance illustrator and tattoo artist.
Yeah, I seen your tattoos and your, well, obviously your illustrations. Damn, they look very very different.
Yeah, I don't know why. I have a tendency to just draw whatever is in my head, and that usually results in different forms of like styles, I guess. They all have like a similar thread to them, I feel, but they are very, very different. It's like the separation in my head most of the time. It's like, oh, this is a tattoo design. This is like a waifu drawing, I guess. But they all kind of like have this really through line that is like very me, I guess.
Yeah, because when I seen it, the last tattoo that you did, well, I don't know if it was the last one. The last one you posted, the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
So then, honestly, I seen it, I was like, holy shit, your shading is really well done. The lines are good. I was just like, damn, this looks really good. Then I look at your waifu paint, your waifu
yeah,
design. I'm like, holy shit, it doesn't look like the
yeah,
same person did this.
yeah. Night and day. I get that a lot. Like a lot of the times, people will look at my Instagram page and think it's like a bunch of people that that are doing artwork for the page, but it's like all mine. Uh, yeah, I don't know why I do that. I don't know, but it's there's like different itches in my brain, I guess, and I have to scratch them different ways. They're not all done the same. Like I have a comic book too, and the comic book is like not anything like any of those things either. It's like a very American style, traditional comic book looking uh, thing, and you wouldn't think like, oh dang, he's doing that too, compared to like the tattoos and stuff.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I like it. It's I don't like doing the same thing like over and over. I have to like
Yeah.
I have to switch it up all the time.
I I actually can relate to that one a lot because if you look at mine, I have just random shit. It's like it's just that that wild hair you get up your ass. I feel like doing this. I feel like doing
Yeah,
this. I feel like
yeah,
changing
yeah.
it. I feel like doing this. And yeah, that's pretty much the same. I haven't painted in a while because I haven't had that feeling. I've just been like, well, for the pinups, my own waifus.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Those just been doing that. One, they're easier because over time, when you get used to actually doing like the female body or male body designing and everything, it becomes easier. So it's like, well, what do I want to do this time? And just fuck
Yeah.
around, fuck around, fuck around, get the idea out of my head. And then there's monsters, demons. I just started posting my demons and angels because
Oh
I
yeah.
didn't do that for quite some time because they were available on Patreon along with like a bunch of other extra shit. But
Hmm.
nobody was going to Patreon, so I said, "Fuck it, I'm not going to put it on."
Yeah,
So yeah,
it that shit's a whole nother beast, man. It's like marketing and all that stuff is so, especially now, it's so difficult.
yeah, and I'm not good at selling myself.
Yeah, yeah, me neither. It's it sucks because I'm a very quiet and like introverted person, and a lot of that stuff requires you have to have like a you have to be like pretty vocal about it. But I barely post at all, and trying to maintain it now. Like it was easier like a few years ago to like
Yeah.
have the mentality that I have now, where it's like, okay, I'm just gonna work when I kind of want to work. I mean, I'm always working, but I'm not always posting. So I draw like so the reason why I'm suspended on the other account from going live is because I have a Patreon and I try to keep everybody on the same app if they want to. So I put them on my close friends stories, highlights, and on
Yeah.
there I usually post the uncensored drawings that I do. So it's like full, like raw, the raw drawings. And you wouldn't think that Instagram would be policing the private close friend stories, but that's what I saw in the suspension is what they were taking down were those type of stories. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks. That's really annoying.
I'm not surprised. I'm really
Yeah,
not surprised. I mean, 'cause
yeah, me neither.
like I said, when we tried to do this on Instagram, like I said, I wasn't even trying. I shared people's artwork because I see like the amount of time they put into it and the effort that's put into it, like all the time that they've done fucking growing as an artist, and I see it and I truly enjoy it, just like your work. I truly enjoy your work. So it's
Thank
like
you, thank you.
I want to share it. And unfortunately, some of them show titties.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
unfortunately, yeah.
a couple of them show vaginas, and it's like,
Uh-huh.
well,
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna share it anyway. And then I got something, I got a strike against me. Like, what the fuck, really?
Yeah, that's annoying. Yeah, sometimes I'll post I'll make a reel and like I'll sneak nudity into it, you know. If you do it for like a one frame, then it's usually okay. They won't like take it down. Uh so I'll sneak in like one frame of like the naked version of the artwork and I'll repost it on my story and the reel never gets taken down, but the story will. They were like, "Oh, I got flagged for nudity." And it's like very strange. Like, okay, well, you keep up like the actual source of it, but the story is like getting taken down. Very inconsistent.
They're just searching whatever AI system is searching for it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
it'd be funny if it's just like a gaggle of people just right there, just like nothing, 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 nothing. Oh shit!
yeah,
Pause. Just
yeah. That
start
one frame.
banging it,
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
going at it, just beating their desk up underneath.
Well, more power
And
to
then
them.
they're
That's
like,
what my
"Oh,
art's
okay."
for, I guess. Yeah,
They're
just
like,
don't
"Oh,
flag
it got me to finish. This is restricted.
it.
It made me finish. I can't. You shouldn't be
Yeah,
having it on here."
yeah. It was only one frame. It need to be longer.
One frame. I need a minimum of 3 frames, and I need
Three
it to
frames.
move.
I'm a three
Holy shit.
frame guy.
That's all I could do. You get this. Just
Yeah.
get a couple of that. That's all you
Yeah.
get.
But it was a lot easier back in the day though. Like when I first started Instagram, man, like that was like 13 years ago, and I wasn't even like an old head then either, because it took me a long time to even jump onto Instagram. But like the growth was so much faster and a lot more easier, and now I just don't know. I don't know how to handle any of this anymore. It's so confusing and it changes so often that it's like hard to keep up what they want and what they don't want and what's okay and what's not okay. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I don't pay attention to any of that shit. I should be. I mean, because I'm doing this, trying to make this
Yeah,
into like an actual. Well, basically, it is my job, but I'm trying to make it into
yeah,
like an actual paying job, which that's not really the goal, but I wouldn't mind it. Um,
yeah,
but I really
yeah,
should pay attention to that. But I really could fucking care less.
yeah. I don't want to pay attention to it. It's because I also don't really care, and I normally don't. But this is like my the only job I've ever had is being an illustrator and being like an artist and stuff, and being freelance. This is what pays the bills. Um, but that's kind of why I started tattooing in the first place. Was like a more steadier paying job to have.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it did work out, but a lot of that too was kind of like word of mouth because like I like we were discussing earlier, I can't sell myself really well. So
Yeah.
I can't be like, so say you go to a tattoo shop. I had an old boss who used to own the shop before I did, and uh, if he walked in with a friend and you didn't want a tattoo, you were just there to like help your friend out with like emotional support or something. He will sell you a tattoo. By the end of the day, you would get tattooed too. And I don't know how he did that. Like a used car salesman, he would be able to like sit you down and be like, "Hey, you want this, right?" And you'd be like, "Nah, nah." But after a couple times, you'd be like, "Hey, that actually sounds like a cool idea." So you get tattooed. I can't do that. I don't have that skill, and I don't like telling people what to do either. So I need like that word of mouth stuff that Instagram provides me, and just like social media in general, to
Yeah.
kind of like, this is my voice. Look at the art. Like I don't need to talk, and I don't want to talk, but my art will talk for me, and will say what I need to say, and everybody will be like, people who see it will be like, yeah, it's cool. I want to work with this guy, or I want to get a tattoo from this guy. But if the artwork is not being shown to the people, then it's extremely difficult to like maintain that, and you just have to find different ways to like not even stand out, because that's not even like the issue. Because my art's fucking weird. I think it's I think it stands out, but it's just more.
It
It's
does.
just yeah. I think Instagram is just like really finicky about um, its own policies and its own rules. Like it doesn't apply them equally to everyone, and they just a lot of the time they just don't even make sense. It's
Yeah,
really frustrating.
a lot of it doesn't make any sense because, like I said, the artwork about showing nudity and everything, and you having your own issues with that, even though it's one like little frame. Um,
Yeah.
Even like with mine, it didn't like it's all right. Some of my shit can be kind of fucked up, very dirty. Hell, the first my first comic book, the first book of it. There's like there's a sex scene, and I can't show it on Instagram. Maybe Reddit. I could probably show it on Reddit.
Hmm. Yeah,
At this
yeah. You
point,
could do a lot of things on there.
Reddit's a fucking a wasteland. But
Yeah, it's the Wild West, dude.
yeah, it could be on there because I mean that. Well, one the death scenes for the first one, they're graphic, but not like too fucking graphic. But
Hmm.
yeah, all right. You see, you know, a mortar and pestle.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a extra large handle for a pestle. The
Hmm.
the main character jams through somebody's fucking eye and it pops out their head.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
That's what
if
I'm
I
talking about.
show that, it's like and it's like in frames. So you see it enter the eye further, further, all the way through.
Hmm.
And I know if I put that, like, I don't know, maybe it'll get away. But if I show the sex scene, oh hell no, I'm not going to be able to post
No,
anything.
yeah, yeah, but like you're smart enough to know, like what those hard limitations are, and I'm smart enough to know too, because I don't want to post like a whole on like full on like super raunchy like penetration scene or something like that. But
Well,
it's just like
that's why I
a
can't tell it because it is a penetration you
oh
see,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
you
and
see, yeah,
yeah, you know not to do that, which is
yeah,
obviously yeah.
yeah. But on the same note, I scrolling through is just like random bullshit just popping through, and
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
you see, I got no problem with any woman like doing like OnlyFans or whatever the fuck they're doing, or whatever the fuck the offshoots of all that shit is, whatever the hell they're called. I don't care. Like if they're lingerie, bikini, whatever the fuck. But then you see once in a while, the most recent one I seen was I should brought it up to my wife because I was like, what the fuck? It's sort of woman like cutting a cucumber, and I
Uh-huh.
wasn't paying attention at first, and then you just see a cucumber like go forward, and
Oh.
I was like, why did she just push it and she just cut it? It's like that doesn't make any sense. Was there anything else? So I went back and I looked at it, and at the very bottom, you could see her,
Uh,
shoot out the
oh well.
fucking cucumber, and she's cut it. Like, hold the fuck up. So
Yeah.
me and other people can't show
Hmm.
cartoon titty, but women can launch cucumbers out of their cooches.
Well, it's also like it's just the inconsistency thing because there's a lot of like female friends that I have that do sex work too, and they can't even do it either. So it's there's no like set standards that they have. So it's like I know celebrities can get away with it for sure. So if you have like a yeah like a Kim Kardashian and shit, you know, they can post a titty and they won't get in trouble. But it's if I think if there was like a set standard and be like, okay, this is what it is, I'd have more patience with it and be like, okay, this is applied to everyone the same. Then you know I won't try to tilt those lines. Well, I'll try, but you know I wouldn't get like super upset if like I got banned or something. Because like, all right, I knew the rules and I fucked with them, but I don't know the
Yeah.
rules now. Like I don't know, they're so vague and like kind of amorphous that like nobody knows. And you might see those
Also,
videos yeah, sometimes, but and I do see them. I see them often, but not everyone can get away with it. It's like it's really strange. I don't know how they
yeah,
choose to enforce
because
it.
like I've seen more than a fair share. It's like da 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 da. Da. Oh,
Yeah,
her her whole labia's out.
yeah, 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 yeah. It's
Okay.
really strange, but like
Like,
that's
all
kind of
right.
like you learn a lot from that too, though, because that's kind of where I got the one frame thing from. I was like, okay, some of these content yeah, some of these content creators will do that. They'll sneak like one little thing in there. I'm like, okay, that if that seems like innocent enough that I could get away with. So I use that to my advantage, and it seems to
You're giving
work.
me ideas.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm
But
gonna
like,
have one friend with just really just something dirty.
yeah. Well, there's like, see, that's interesting because one of my friends, she does like uh, she does OnlyFans stuff, and she was telling me
Yeah.
that like, how do you get away with posting? Because on my normal stories, sometimes I'll just post a full nude. I don't get in trouble for it. They never take those down. Um, and I don't know why, but they don't. So I know that they don't. So I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna keep doing it until they take it down. And they haven't yet. And she was wondering, like, how do you do that? Like, that's so strange that you could post like a full titty and like you won't get in trouble. And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I just don't think they have enough. This is my thought about it. They don't have enough staff to work the stories like that. Like they might have AI, but there's so many
Yeah.
stories being produced at one time that they just can't keep up with it. So I don't think they're really going to care. And she was like, oh, okay. And then she tried it and then she immediately got banned. And I was like, oh, dang, my bad. Like I didn't
Oh,
mean to get you in trouble, but you know, because that's just my perspective on it. And what was being enforced on me obviously didn't work out in her for her. So like, damn, that
exactly.
sucks.
I think I've seen one of your stories where it was the line work of like it. I don't know if you actually said like the full coloration and everything. I know I've seen the line work where like the
Uh-huh.
character's like fully nude.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I do that a lot. Yeah,
So
it's very strange.
maybe that's the reason why, because it's just the
Oh
line
yeah,
work.
yeah, maybe. But what I'm talking about is like just a full on finished illustration where it's like
Oh,
this is the drawing, check it out, and yeah, they don't really care that much.
I don't think I've seen them.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I haven't done it in a while, but yeah, I do that sometimes. But now I just kind of save it for the people that are supporting. So I'll put it on the close
Yeah.
friends, and that's strangely where I see the more policing. So I have the subscribers um, feature on Instagram, so you could like pay $1 and you can subscribe and get like exclusive stuff. But I don't really post exclusive stuff on there because it's annoying. But some people do, and they support that way. And it's basically like a Patreon light for me. But they police that so hard. If I post like a micron of a titty, they will flag it, and then they'll ban me from certain things for like 3 months. It's so fucking annoying. And I'm like, dang, dude. I think because you're making money off of it, like at that point, it's like, oh, you're using our feature to gain monetary stuff, so we have to be really, really hard on you. And I'm like, that. That's it's so
Huh.
annoying.
You're
Yeah.
using our feature to get everybody excited in ways that we can't.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You son of a bitch.
So pay more.
Okay,
So
more.
yeah,
Oh
yeah. I don't know.
god.
It's silly. It's silly, but you know, it is what it is. I sound like old man yelling at cloud right now because it wasn't like back in my day. Instagram was different.
Back in my day, you were able to show a nipple and nobody gave
Yeah,
a fuck.
nobody
But
cared.
now You can't draw one, but you could launch a cucumber out of an orifice.
Hell yeah,
There's nothing wrong with
delicious.
that. Hey, if that lady got away with it, I don't know how she did get away with it. I seen it was during the week. So if she
Yeah,
got away with it, good on her. If you're if you make that shit and you get away with it, good for you. I don't give a fuck.
yeah. It's all it's all about the bag. Fuck Instagram. At the end of the day, they didn't really care about us like creators or anything. They just see us as another number.
Pretty much. It's funny because
Yeah.
even though like I mainly go live on Instagram, um, even though I mainly go live on Instagram, I have talked a lot of shit about Instagram.
Yeah, I do that all the regularly, and I know that if I lost it, it would be like detrimental to my business. Like I know that for a fact. But it's like at the same time, you gotta talk shit about the government sometimes, even though you live in
you
it.
You gotta just jump on fucking Twitter. You gotta jump on fucking Threads, Blue Sky,
Yeah, yeah.
all that shit.
I just don't have the time for like so many social medias. It's really hard for me to keep up. There's so many, and I could barely do Instagram. It's really difficult for me because I'm always working, and I always have my mind on like different things all at the same time, and just like other social medias is like, damn. I have a Twitter, and it was doing pretty good, and then that got fucking nuked. So I'm like shadow banned on it or something, and now nobody sees anything I post on there, which is super frustrating. So I abandoned it, and then I tried Blue Sky, and that was going pretty good. But then I kind of forgot about it. And then once you take time off of these apps, and they see that you're not there that often, they'll just tank you. They don't really care.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I didn't know that part. What are you making?
Yeah. Oh, right now.
Yeah,
So this is Monstro, LSU from the movie The Substance. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a
sadly I haven't seen it. It was recommended to me when it first came out, but as I said before, that like funds are a bitch. Basically, I'm broke. There's no funding for any of this shit. I
so
would
true.
love to watch it because it's just seeing like little clips. It's like,
Hmm.
damn, that's fucked.
Yeah, it's a really strange and really cool movie. It's very I'm a lover of like classic horror film, or like not classic in the sense of like Frankenstein, but yeah, I do like that too. But like 80s, 90s horror movies, and this is a throwback to kind of those type of filmmaking, like
Yeah,
the Cronenberg type of films, like
the
especially
body horror, all
yeah,
the visual
yeah,
effects, the makeup and
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's all practical. This movie, the story's really well done. This grotesque monster here shows up at the end of the film, so I decided to draw her as a waifu. So you can see her doing the peace sign.
Yeah, I see the censorship bars.
Yeah, I ain't trying to mess with you. But this is what I found, this image of her as like a reference. So it's kind of like what she kind of looks like in the movie. So she's kind of like this weird. I think that I'm pretty sure that's some kind of orifice over
Oh,
here.
okay.
Yeah, it's
Okay, I
pretty
know
it's
what you're
pretty
talking about.
it's pretty gnarly, but the movie is like really good. The story too is like pretty awesome. I don't know if you're a fan of Terrifier,
Yeah,
those movies. Yeah, those movies are pretty cool. Like the special effects are sick as hell. But the
yeah.
stories don't really like make a lot of sense, or it didn't really need to. That's not what the movies are for. They're kind of just there because the people like special effects, and they want to showcase that, and they do a really good job. But Substance is like Terrifier with like an actual cool story that you could be like, damn, that's fucking crazy, or that damn, that's kind of fucked up.
That's funny because I actually got to interview David Howard Thornton.
Hell yeah, that's so cool.
That guy's nice as shit.
Yeah, so I hear. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting him back on the show, but he doesn't respond anymore.
Oh no.
So
What
I
did
don't
you
know what
say?
happened. I really don't know what happened. Maybe if he does any more shit like this, maybe he'll get in trouble because now it's more bigger than what it was before.
Oh yeah, yeah, true, true. It is pretty big, and I'm so like glad it is too, because like I said, I like movies like that. I like artists who just kind of do what's in their heart, and just kind of like I like this. This is what I want to do, so I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. And the Terrifier team, they just love special effects, and they put their whole fucking asses in that. and it shows.
Oh
You
yeah.
know, it's it's a love letter to those type of movies, and I'm a huge movie buff, and that stuff like it's like hell yeah.
Uh, I'm a big I'm a huge movie buff. I do enjoy films. I do enjoy a lot of different films, but yeah, I don't think I am.
Yeah, it's cool. What are you into? Like, what kind of
uh,
besides like
I'm,
drawing and stuff?
I'm kind of a gore whore when it comes down to films. Kind of,
Nice.
not fully. I do appreciate a like a better story. If it doesn't
Mhm.
have a good story, and I could still enjoy the gore, it's like, all right, yeah, I enjoyed it for this reason.
Yeah,
But if the
yeah,
story shit,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
so
No,
it's like,
I agree. I
like
think like
the hell
the
was it?
gore by, by
Oh,
itself is
what
pretty
was that?
cool.
What was that?
What was it?
Sorry, I was
Oh, I said
talking
the
the
gore.
same time you were.
No, that's cool. I think that, and if you just have a movie and it's just gory, I think that's pretty sick too, because I love that stuff. But if does have a story, like that's just icing on the cake.
Yeah, it's like what the hell was it? The Hellraiser remake. I did not have high hopes for that.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That's the
Yeah,
one
I
where
did not have high hopes for that. But then when I seen it, I was like, okay, this is actually good.
Pinhead's a woman, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't see that one, but I heard it was I heard it's pretty cool.
I recommend it.
Oh
Since you
yeah,
haven't
I'll give
seen
it a
it, I'm
shot.
not gonna say shit. But yeah, Pinhead's a woman.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, there are some of the characters missing from like the original Hellraisers. Other than that, the story with it, the way they changed certain things is actually pretty interesting.
Nice.
It gave
Yeah.
it something different.
Oh yeah.
Like what the hell was it? A lot of people didn't know that in the book, The Hellbound Heart, Pinhead. The description of Pinhead kind of sounds like a woman.
Yeah, yeah, it does. Yeah, it's supposed to be like they're all supposed to be kind of like asexual. I think if I remember
Yeah,
right.
so it's like I don't know, like hey, if that was his original idea for Clive Barker to have a female fucking Pinhead, all right. A
Yeah, yeah,
lot of people got mad at that.
yeah. They get mad at everything, but who cares? This is a fucking
Yeah,
it's
pretty
a
much.
demon.
Oh, fucking shit. How long have you been doing this, by the way?
So I've been drawing professionally since high school. So I started off drawing band stuff, so like album covers and like t-shirt designs. That's where I got my start as an illustrator, and I did a lot of local bands and stuff. And then I was in band too, so I did a lot of artwork and album covers and t-shirt designs, and I did that until I was 23, and that's when I started tattooing. And I've been tattooing for 13 years now. Uh, so I've been doing it for a really long time. Drawing like waifus, maybe like 2 3 years. But like I said, I'm always dipping my toe into some one weird expression or the other. Like like I do a lot of coding too, like computer stuff, software stuff.
Yeah.
Just because I'm not like pro or anything, but I like doing weird stuff like that. It's really interesting for my brain. But yeah,
I get
I've
what you mean. I did a little bit of. I didn't do coding. I didn't do anything like that. It's funny when you said like you were doing coding and everything. I swear that you
Mhm.
said you do codeine.
Oh,
Like, whoa,
that's a change of subject. Hell yeah.
yeah, that's a hell of a way to change the topic of this conversation.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
Yeah, but
shit!
it all started with band stuff. That was like because I'm a huge metalhead, and that was my bread and butter. So like drawing brutal stuff was like that's how I paid my bills. All the like gory stuff like that. But I would do like logos and pretty much anything I could draw. Um, I would like to do. I just like drawing, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter to me. But I didn't
You just like
take the
fucking
art.
around with all this.
Yeah, yeah, it's just fun.
Yeah,
But I didn't take
I
art.
don't blame you.
Yeah, yeah, you know. But I didn't take art seriously until I I guess like in my mid 20s, I guess, which I kind of regret. I wish I kind of actually sat down and be like, you know what, maybe this could be like an actual job because I was making money, but nothing, to like really write home about. Um, no, but because I was doing more of the band stuff. I wanted to be like a musician, and I thought that was where my life was gonna go. And then I didn't want to do that anymore, and I was like, oh, I kind of just want to draw. Man, that sounds fun. So that's when I buckled down. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take this serious.
That's pretty sick. So you just like to create in general.
Yeah, yeah, whatever it is. Like even when I was in the band, I wrote a lot of material. Like I was one of the well, I was in like a two or three, but um, what I wrote a lot of the songs. I like and all that stuff. I like touching art. Like to like say something that's in my brain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, shit. Oh, sorry for Bill. Um, okay, shit. So since you're a big metalhead,
Um,
are you still a big metalhead?
yeah, 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 yeah. That's always going to be probably my favorite genre forever.
Yay! I I feel more in touch with you now than ever before.
Yeah, I mean, I listen. Don't get me wrong. I listen to everything, like, and I mean
Yeah,
everything, country music included in that statement. But metal for
Britney
me is
Spears
like,
too.
yeah, Britney Spears too, the Backstreet Boys. Yeah, they're on rotation. But heavy like metal, all the genres.
Yeah,
But primarily like heavy metal and black metal. Like that stuff to me, I cannot give that up. It's way too important to me.
I keep relating to you, man. But except for the Britney Spears and Backstreet Boys thing.
You have to,
That-
yeah.
that's
It's not like I want to say it's an acquired taste, but I don't think, I don't think it is. Like to me, like, uh, there's all like this artmanship in like everything, right? So like, even though it's like cookie cutter pop music, it's not easy to make. It's really hard to be a producer and like make a song that millions and billions of people are gonna like instantly fall in love with. And it's not like, oh, it's not like a formula. Well, it kind of is, but like you have to understand the formula. It's simple when like you're a mathematician and you figure out like, oh, I know fucking pi to this level to this degree. But for the average person, it seems really easy. It's like, oh, you just know pi. But like fucking try understanding pi, bro. That's just so difficult. So when I hear songs like that, it's like to me, it's like, oh yeah, that's fucking that production level. So it's so fucking deep. Like it goes beyond that. Like that is so catchy. It's like the Beach Boys is also one of my other favorite bands, and they're kind of like that, but there's so many levels to the Beach Boys that is like fucking crazy that you'd be like, oh, they just sing about fucking going to the beach and shit. Like that's boring. That's whatever. But when you actually listen to the music, you're like, fuck, this is fucking crazy. Like they were writing this shit on fucking crazy amount of acid. Like no wonder. Like it doesn't make any sense really on paper, uh, but on to your ear it does.
I haven't paid attention to the Beach Boys lyrics, so now you're making me wonder about that one.
Yeah, it's not the lyrics. It's not the lyrics. It's the music. It's like the way they wrote stuff was like fucking wild. Like
Oh, okay.
all the like the stereotypical rock star documentary, like oh, I'm in the studio, so I have to have a chicken in the studio, and he has to like fucking cluck one time, or you have to do all this fucking weird shit. Like, you ever see Dewey Cox, the Ballad of Dewey Cox, with like that one funny movie?
Yeah, I have. I saw that
Yeah,
finally.
there's yeah, they have a scene where he's like doing all this kind of crazy stuff in the studio, or like he's bringing in like donkeys and like weird things to get different sounds. But that comes from the Beach Boys because he used to do that. He used to do like weird shit like that. He'd be like, oh yeah, no, this fucking you have to go outside and cut this one blade of grass, and that one sound is like gonna be perfect for what I want to hear in the song. Like weird, really off colored weird stuff like that. And that
Okay,
level of
man.
crazy,
I'm start looking them
yeah,
up.
yeah, that level of craziness, like it it doesn't really show in the music, but once you know, you're like, oh damn, that's kind of fucking that's the obsessiveness I have with my art. It's like, yeah, I get it. Like I understand what he means. That you need this specific thing and to do it this specific way, or else it's not going to make sense because this is how you hear it in your head. And if you're not
Yeah,
doing it this way, then you're not doing it how it is in your own brain. But yeah,
yeah.
fucking
I understand
the,
that
back
one.
the yeah the Backstreet Boys, look them up. I'm just kidding.
Oh man, you know what? Same thing. I listen to a lot of different shit. But yeah, not really a lot of that. I do understand what you mean though. When you actually do like if it's on and you hear it, you're like, yeah, they put a lot of work into it. Like if you can tell that much,
Yeah,
like how much work actually goes into whatever music they're playing, it's like okay, yeah, I can respect that. But
yeah.
it's not something I listen to.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it's like the 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 aspect of like, do you think it's a good song or not? It's like that's an opinion thing. You could like be like, nah, shit, I don't like that song. But like, it's more to me like, yeah, I respect that. I respect what they're doing. Like that's so impressive to me that they're able to like not just the one song, but like consistently have like a couple hits. You know, like the odds of anyone having a hit on the record is really slim. So for them, for bands like the Backstreet Boys, who are just like the 2000 version of the Beatles, is that's very difficult to do.
Damn, comparing them to the Beatles, Jesus Christ.
So if you think about it, they are the Beatles is just a boy band, and they had all the girls screaming for
Yeah,
them, and it's kind of the same thing.
the
They just
first
hit
boy
pop.
band.
Yeah, they kind of were, or to that degree. I mean, there were more bands that were boys before that, but yeah.
Dude,
But you have a
that's gonna be the title of this episode.
hell yeah,
Are the Beatles a
Beatles.
boy band?
I think by all metrics they are. They're just not in the boy
Basically.
band that we think like in like modern society. But yeah, they were crushing it, dude. Like when they came over and like the girls back then were damn, that's crazy, bro. It doesn't get
Throwing
crazier than
their
that.
uteruses at him.
Huh?
They were throwing their uterus at him.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, they
Yes!
played they played concerts. You couldn't even hear them. Like it was so freaking loud.
Yeah, what is it? They were bigger than Jesus, and then they got in
Yeah,
trouble for that one,
yeah, they did. Stupid
which is
money.
fucking stupid. But aside
Oh
from that,
yeah, what kind of bands do you like?
um, pretty much anything, almost anything. Not anything. I don't listen to like I think
Backstreet
isn't
Boys.
Johnny
We used
Cash
to have a
considered
set.
like country in certain ways?
Oh what?
Like Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's country. Yeah, that's country.
Yeah. All right. Well, I
Yeah.
guess I listen to a little bit of it then. Because I do
Oh
listen
yeah.
to Johnny Cash. I don't listen to a lot of country. Like I listen to David Bowie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Just fucking really random shit off the top of my head. Just Ministry, Nine Inch Nails, uh,
Nice.
Black Sabbath, obviously
Oh yeah.
Ozzy, um, fucking Mudvayne, Corn. I do listen to a lot of classical too. I grew up
Oh
listening
yeah.
to Mozart, Beethoven. Um,
Nice.
I was listening to Vivaldi without even fucking knowing who the fuck he was. Um, so I grew up listening to all that shit too. Also because the devil, my mom, she
No.
um she used to play
Relatable.
violin, and she almost like she was invited to be a part of an orchestra that was actually getting bigger.
Oh
And she
cool.
said no because she had kids. So yeah, she moved to
Oh,
South Africa wanting us.
bummer. Yeah. I'm
So
sure she held that
yeah,
over your
her,
head.
yeah. So her love for music, for art, I guess, rubbed on us.
Hmm.
Um, so yeah, just listen to all kind of shit she listened to. We would tell her like some of her music sucked too. Uh,
Oh
like she would like listen to like if it was like something we didn't like oh god,
wow.
why do you listen to this? Change it.
Kids say the darndest things.
Yeah, we had mouths on us, so I mean, she was our mother. She knew what she signed up for by teaching us everything that she was saying.
True, true, true.
So that was her fault. But yeah, that listen to a lot of punk. And I don't mean like Green Day or like Rancid. I mean like Casualties, Dead Kennedys, Litmus Green, fucking
Yeah. Oh,
uh,
crusty.
a lot of Jello Biafra, fucking I don't know Lard. I don't know what the fuck that one's considered. Revolting Cox, fucking a bunch of random shit. Really, just whatever the fuck comes up. Psychobilly, rockabilly.
Okay. So what state are you from?
I'm in California.
Oh, sick, sick, sick. Okay, cool.
Why? Where are you at?
Yeah, California too. Ontario.
Ontario?
Yeah.
You're not that far from me.
Cool, cool. Yeah, that's where my shop is.
Oh shit!
Hmm.
I
We're
live
the
in San
only.
Bernardino.
Oh, sick. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're the only
Yeah,
legal
so
shop in Ontario, by the way.
what was it?
We're the only legal shop in Ontario, like tattoo shop.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's pretty sick. That
Gotta
is,
find out. Gotta find out where you are.
yeah. That comes with no perks, by the way. I just like to say it.
There's nothing special about it, but
Yeah,
yeah,
we don't get
might as well
nothing.
throw that
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. There's other tattoo artists too that work in the city, and they don't get like in trouble or anything, but so good for them. So we don't get any like a special sticker.
You get a little gold star on the door. That's it. Just
Yeah, that you have to pay for every year. Fucking
oh,
annoying.
shit.
The licensing and whatever.
If you don't have that gold star, they're gonna rip that shit down, and you're fucked.
Yeah, they'll take it. They'll take it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Oh man. Once
Oh,
again,
you.
sorry about this episode being such a pain in the ass to get
Oh,
started.
no worries. No worries. No worries. Partly my fault for being too risque on old
Oh, that's all right.
Instagram. Uh, but I saw you. Somebody had asked you about the guitars earlier, and you're saying that you didn't. You play guitar, but your condition it's kind of hard for you.
Yeah. I have a. I've said it before. I'm open about it. I have a tumor in my spine. Actually, it's
Mhm.
right in here,
Oh,
right under my ear, like right in the center of my spine. It like like balloons out. I couldn't say balloon. What the fuck? It balloons outward and it's wrapped around a nerve that branches out to this side of my body, to my whole left side.
damn.
So it affects my hand, wrist, elbow, shoulder, fucking rib, fucking spine, all that bullshit. Everything all right here goes up to the back of my head. But
Mhm.
yeah, it does affect it because I try to get a little bit faster and like it just starts to fuck me up now even more after it's spread, but it like right here, these two fingers, my ring finger, my pinky, I can't fucking do anything for that long. So I
Mm.
can't play for too long. I could play bass for longer. That's why I have the bass guitar.
Oh, cool. Nice.
But like I try. I don't play. I really just try to play shit that I make up.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
So like if I have like another hair on my ass where I feel like playing music, I'll just pull it out. I'll start doing that.
Yeah,
Or
yeah.
maybe I'll download a program and start messing with sounds, maybe drums or whatever. Trying to play drums in real life is a bitch, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know how to do that. That's one of the skills I cannot do.
Yeah, I don't either. And I tried and I fuck some all right, I tried at somebody's house when I was a teenager, and their neighbor yelled for me to shut the fuck up.
Start throwing
I
tomatoes.
tried to do something. I was like, oh no, let's see. It just did whatever. And then I just hear outside, shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh
Oh my
shit.
god,
Like,
it's pretty funny.
never mind. Here's the sticks. I'm done.
Were you ever in a band yourself? Did you ever try
Yeah,
that?
I've tried it a couple times.
Cool.
Yeah, tried it a couple times. I've gotten pretty good. I gotten pretty good with playing bass.
Yes,
And
I was a bass player myself.
yeah, it's pretty easy, but it can kind of be a bitch when you try to get more technical, like switching, going all over the fucking place.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, like just doing that, and then try to start up other things, and we disagreed because
That
they
always
didn't.
happens.
Yeah, it's like the one disagreement that I kept getting with like certain people was they wanted to play to sound like other musicians that were already big. So like they
Mm,
wanted to sound like Mudvayne or they wanted to sound like Sabbath Or if I was doing the vocals, they were like, "Can you sound like Danzig?" Like, what the fuck? No, I don't want to sound like any of these motherfuckers. I
Yeah,
want to do
shorten.
something my own. But
It's very political. It's a political world being in a band.
yeah, it's different when you
Yeah.
when people are like, "Oh, that's cool. You play, you do this, you do this." Although I will say, being a bass player, you don't get that many girls coming up to you like a guitar player would.
Yeah, I'm just like shy in general, so I never did. I was never like a party guy or like never really did any of that stuff. I always let my band members do it. We kind of live that life.
Well, yeah, it happens.
It does. It does. I didn't mind it though. I liked my solitude. That's how I had fun. I would just fucking like being on tour and stuff. I would just go find things to do by myself and like I'm gonna go walk over there, go try that diner.
Yeah, I didn't get to that point where we were like making our own music, fully produced and all that shit. So
Mm.
yeah, trying to do it myself, and Jesus Christ, there's too much shit to get done. It just everything in my head would just like do this, and trying to do it all at once just fucked me up completely.
Yeah, I mean, fortunately, like I think that's the best way to do it now. Is just if you want to be if you want to go down that route, just do everything yourself. You know, record it yourself, play on the instruments yourself. I mean, probably hire someone to do the drums if you're that bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
but for the
And
most part, you know,
it was
there's so
always
many.
hard to try to find a drummer too, because there's
Yeah,
so many people wanting to play guitar.
yeah, and good drummers are hard to find.
Yes.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah, that's a good point.
but there's so many tools that you could literally do anything you want now, and we live in an age where art is so accessible to everyone, and they could pretty much do any kind of fucking thing you want to do. It's like, yeah, give it a shot. Go out there and live your dreams. It's hard, but
Yeah, it's true.
you could do them.
Yeah, that is very true.
Hmm.
But I'm fairly certain I have ADHD and too many fucking ideas go through my head where I just like fuck. I need to stop for a second.
Yeah, yeah, you need to refocus.
Yeah, because it's like that's why all the shit that I do, it's just so fucking much. Like, for instance, the show I handle the scheduling, the thumbnails, do the artwork for that. Um, I do the scary stories as well live with the afterlife, and I do all the
Ooh.
artwork for that, record everything, set everything up, fucking even like the opening fucking scenes and all that bullshit. I do Twitch, just random fucking games that I'm playing, and yeah, those are fun.
Hell yeah.
And then I started making short horror films. I just started. The channel is called Tomography. The first short horror film is called Sunder, and
Cool.
it's just me, the whole thing. The
That's pretty sick.
working on the second one, and it's gonna have an actual cast.
Cool.
So instead of just me, it's gonna have a group of people, and it's going to be different locations. I already found out the locations, already have the people set up. We just needed to get started actually filming it. That's pretty much
Yeah.
it.
So if Sam Raimi can do the Evil Dead with a couple $1,000 and like 5 people, you can do whatever you want, bro.
I'm trying to do it with no dollars and
It's
donated time.
yeah. I mean, that's also possible.
Yeah, it's possible. It's more of a bitch, but it's possible.
It is possible.
Yeah,
The
that and
money,
then like yeah, my own shit. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's a lot of plates.
Yeah, it's a lot of plates, and just since I have so many fucking ideas, it's just like I really want to do this because
Mhm,
like I can't go to work because of this fucking issue.
mhm.
Um, so it's like, well, I'm gonna try something. I might as well. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go fucking crazy.
How long have you had the tumor?
What was it?
How long have you had the tumor?
Um, doctors suggested it could have been my whole life,
Oh, damn.
but because I've always had like a little issue, like move like with my hand, kind of like it
Mm,
was always. something going on with it as I was growing up. But then I was in a car accident that I shouldn't have been a part of because two cars crashed into each other, and then the
Mm,
momentum threw them into me. So I was off to the side, and they both hit, and then they both hit me, and just
Jesus.
that when that happened, they said possibly the only thing that they could possibly think of is that the force maybe crushed the fucking tumor, and it just irritated it and made it spread out.
Oh damn.
So it's like, yay, that's great, fuckers.
Yeah, that's scary.
So yeah, yeah, that day sucked.
Yeah.
My car was totaled, but they were both able to drive away. Ain't that?
Oh, were you also injured besides like the?
Uh, yeah, I was injured. My back was. It wasn't really fucked up. It was more like, oh, you got like bulging discs. Like they were worried. I have like frayed ligaments and shit now,
Mhm,
so it's shit like that. Like it wasn't life threatening, but it was
mhm.
still like, yeah, you got fucked up because of that accident. Like,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
thank,
yeah. Long
thank
lasting
God I
fucked
didn't
up.
feel it.
What were you
So
doing
yeah,
before that? Like for work?
uh, fucking general labor.
Yeah, yeah.
General labor. I was delivering for Amazon, doing all that shit,
And
and I was making.
were you doing this before that too, or no?
Was I doing this before that? Yeah, me and actually me and somebody else started doing this, but then I don't know why. I think he wanted just to do this to just get money. Because at
Mm.
first he enjoyed it, but then he was like, "Well, I'm not getting paid to do it." That type of tone, and he just
Oh
ghosted
yeah.
my ass after a
No.
while. So it's like, all right, fuck you too, buddy. I actually enjoy doing this. I mean, I
Yeah.
would love it if I got paid for doing it, but I still enjoy actually talking to artists such as yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. We
So yeah,
appreciate it.
yeah. Give voices to people who don't usually get to do it.
Yeah. True. True.
So yeah, just have fun, fuck around. Why not?
Yeah, I think that's like what's at the end of the day was super important. It's like we were talking. I was talking earlier about like Instagram being my like I guess the financial backbone to my career. But I would still be doing this. I would still be drawing this fucking weird monster that I'm doing right now if I wasn't getting paid. Like if Instagram went away, like I still have to do it. Like it's in my head. Like it's like that itch like I'm talking about. It's like I have to scratch it or else it will go away. I'm just like or it won't go away. And I'm just fortunate that, you know, I get I can have an audience that can appreciate it, but even if they weren't there, I still have to do it. I'm compelled to do stuff like this.
Fucking shit. I can relate to that one a lot because holy fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Even even if I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's a need. It's like it's not really like a want sometimes. It's like you have to your brain is telling you it has to be done.
Yeah, pretty fucking much.
Yeah.
And same thing. If I'm doing like one piece, like how you're working on that one, I'll stop and I'll start working on another one. And then if I'm doing that, I'll stop and work on another one. And then next thing you know, I'm working on 5 pieces at once, where I just bounce back and forth.
Damn.
And so, yeah, it's just I need to get these fucking ideas out.
Yeah. I'm fortunate. Like I work really quickly. Um, so I don't normally have that issue. Um,
Yeah.
but I'm also like very like what's the word? I hyperfixate a lot. So if I start a project, I have to like finish that project. There's nothing else in the world exists until that thing is done. But that goes to my detriment too, because like a lot of the times that means like personal stuff too. It's like I have to like I can't go out with friends right now. I got this thing I have to do. Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, I don't have that one. Yeah, I think I got fucked in that department because I don't have that one. I'll do it, and I'll just be like, "Yeah, sure, I'm gonna hop on this one." And then, just like a lot of other people have and have said to me, like, "Yeah, I started this one. I just fucking forgot." I used to do that a lot more beforehand, where it's like, okay, I'll do this idea, this idea, this idea, but then two of those ideas would just be left behind, and then just in a separate sketchbook. And then when I see it again years later, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about things.
Oh, ooh, it was there the whole time.
The whole time it's been waiting for me to touch it again. Sadly, it's been just there drying up. But
Moth.
yeah, so oh fucking shit. Oh man. Oh, usually do a segment, and I just flicked the thing I was fucking fidgeting with. Usually do a segment where I have a crude question. I'll let you
Sure.
pick this time since this is the first live on YouTube. I'll let you pick. Would you want a crude question or would you want the paranormal question?
Can I get both?
Oh, nobody's asked for both at once. All right, you can get the double ender today.
Hell yeah.
All right, for the crude question, if you were a stripper, what would your stage name be and why?
Hmm. Hmm. Stage name. I don't know about a stage name, but I know what I would strip to.
You already have the song set up.
Yeah. Very specific. And that would be strictly 80s hair metal.
Oh shit.
And maybe it's Metallica.
Okay, what song?
Uh, I don't know if like this is like uh, mean, but fuck, what's that song called? I think it's Turn the Page. They have a song, that song, but the video is about like a stripper, and it's kind of like sad, you know. But I'm like, dang, they wrote the perfect stripper song for this song that's like sad about stripping. So I'll be like, yeah, that's like the perfect stripper song.
So, so you don't have a stage name, but you already know the song you would strip to.
Hell yeah, I would be nameless, I guess. I would I would just go to random cities and strip for them, and then I would just leave in the night to the next town.
How would they introduce you? Welcome to the stage. Who the
With
fuck
no
is this guy? You're just gonna jump up there.
with no introduction, this person.
You're just
They
gonna
would
be
not.
standing up while they're trying to introduce you, figure out what your title would be, and you're
Yeah.
just gonna start. He's covered in oil.
Yeah, he came that way. He
He
didn't even.
came covered in oil. He
He
left
didn't
a
even.
trail leading from the door to the bathroom to the stage.
Yeah, he didn't even take a moment to put it on. It was already on.
You show up to every event pre-lubed.
Yeah, you got him, man. It's how you save money. It's all a
Yeah, you
tax
know
write-off at the end of the day.
what? Where did this money
Yeah.
come from, sir? You might want to not shake my hand.
Yeah. Sorry, the
It's still
money's
just
a little moist.
oh, you're just
Uh,
wiping it on yourself. You know what? Here, I think this is better.
it's lubricated.
Oh fuck.
All right. What's your normal question?
The paranormal question is: have you ever experienced anything that you couldn't explain?
Um. Yeah, every day. But do you mean like paranormally or just like because life is weird?
It could be anything. Um, it could be like you've seen a fucking flying saucer. You had a ghost experience. Some random shit happens. You almost fucking died a couple of times, and somehow they're all fucking connected. Just something that
Uh,
you couldn't explain that happened in your life that you're just like, what the fuck? Like it still gets you sometimes where you're just like, yeah, this happened. I don't know why.
hmm. Well, I wouldn't say like it was like not explainable because I think it probably is. I think everything is probably explainable. We just are either too dumb to understand the explanation, or we just don't have the capacity to understand the information as humans. But the one thing that always I think about, because it was just a really strange coincidence, and I'm like, damn, that is pretty wild. That I have a I had a younger sister. She passed away, and the day she died 1 year after my mom died. 1 day after, if that makes
Oh damn.
sense. Yeah. So my mom died September 10th, and then the next year my sister died September 11th, and I thought that was like, damn, and they both have the same name too. And I was like, wow, it's very serendipitous. And
Holy
but
shit.
I don't know. Yeah, but I don't know if that needs an explanation. But to me, I'm like, damn, that's a pretty wild coincidence.
Yeah, that just sounds. That's what the fuck.
Yeah, very strange, very strange. And they died for different reasons, and
Oh,
nowhere like near each other or anything like that. But I do think about that often.
don't mean to pry. Were they accidents or was it just something that just like?
Oh, they weren't accidents. My mom died like heart failure, and my sister died because my sister died, well, she was mentally disabled. So I don't know if you ever seen those memes about smooth brain. It's like, oh, my brain is like a chicken breast, and it's like very smooth, no
Oh,
wrinkles. Yeah, my sister actually had that. It's actually like a
oh
medical
wow.
condition. Yeah, and she she pretty much like when you have that, your brain doesn't have capacity to retain anything. So it doesn't even know, like, she got to a point where she couldn't even process the nutrients in her food because her brain was, didn't know how to do that. It didn't have surface area, which we take for granted every day, how
That's fucking
intelligent
crazy.
we are. Yeah. But she lived a pretty long life. She got to like 17. She wasn't supposed to live to like past like 4 months old, but she lived really long. But she died naturally in her sleep. And so it wasn't anything like crazy or anything like that.
Damn. At least you know what? At least she went in her sleep.
Yeah, yeah. She died at home, like, just chill.
Hey,
It was all cool.
it could have been. It could have been so much worse. Damn, that's fucked up. Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. No, it's cool. It's cool. It was a while ago. We made our peace with it. I think she's like it. It sounds crude to say, but my whole family thinks that is better off, that way, because it was a pretty tough life for someone to live. It wasn't easy.
Well, you shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't feel like that's such a crude thought. My name.
Yeah,
But
yeah, true.
sorry, I'm an ass.
Yeah,
But
no, it's good.
no, but really though, I mean, I would think the same thing because it's like I do kind of have the same thought when it's like somebody who's like cancer or whatnot. If it's somebody who has something that's affecting their life to that point, I
Yeah,
don't know what was going on with your sister or whatnot, but just hearing that little bit, knowing like a little bit of things about all that, like yeah, life is really hard for somebody like that.
yeah.
So
And there's a certain point too where they're not even living now, and they're not. They don't. They can't even understand what they're missing out on. There's just
yeah,
what we take for granted. Like they wouldn't even like be able to fathom and be like, oh no,
yeah,
But
yeah,
of-
damn.
yeah, oftentimes we we put our own insecurities and selfish reasons to have them around instead of like thinking of like, maybe they're kind of suffering right now.
Yeah, me and my wife actually had that type of conversation before, where like if we had a kid like that, it's just like well, like, damn, what's the like what's the thinking for this? Like you want to care for the kid and everything, but it's like fuck, it's gonna be so hard for them.
Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just do what you can, do the best you can, and like be there for them, and until
Yeah.
you can't, and that's because that's all they ask from you. And like I said, they might not know what's going on, but you know what's going on. But you have to, you can't just like
Well,
throw them
yeah, that
away.
makes sense because it's not their fault they're alive.
Yeah, yeah, exactly,
It,
exactly.
it's the parents' fault. I mean,
Yeah,
I've said that a lot to
exactly.
the devil before. It's not my
Yeah,
fault I'm here, motherfucker.
Blame
You
the
open your legs
parents.
to my dad. It's not my fault.
Yeah, one too many times.
I'm the last born, so yeah, one too many times.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
the second oldest. Just of five.
damn.
Yeah, that's a big family. But that was the youngest of us too, the one that passed away.
Oh wow.
But it's all chill.
That's still crazy. That really is crazy. The timing is fucking nuts.
Yeah, dude, it's so weird. It's so weird. There's more to it, the story too, but it, I won't go too into it. But it's like
Oh yeah,
it's
you don't
damn,
have to.
it's so strange. You know how life. But like to me, like I personally don't believe in like paranormal stuff. Like
Yeah.
I'm a I'm an atheist like, through and through, and so now it's really like, oh, what do you think that spirit ball is? Like, I don't know. To me, if I don't know, I don't know. Like I'm not gonna enforce, because then I know, and I'm like I'd rather
Yeah.
not know because I think that's more interesting to me. But like shit like that, really makes you think. It's like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah. I kind of get what you mean about that. I'm pretty much the type where it's like I believe in what I see, and fuck me, I've seen some shit. Um, Only because I think it's my family's fault. Because like my great grandma was a witch, my grandma my grandma practiced witchcraft, my mom practiced witchcraft.
Nice, nice.
So it's like, hey, all you people did this shit, and I've dabbled a tad. So it's like, yeah, I know some of that shit's real. Some of it's like, yeah, well, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah.
You're just fucking with shit. But like I've seen and heard some weird shit that just doesn't make any fucking sense. It has no explanations. And no matter how hard you try to like explain it away, you can't.
Hmm.
So it's like, oh fuck. Like I don't know what it is. I don't know what it could be. All I know is that's some weird shit.
Yeah, yeah. When it
Like
comes to stuff like that, my brain's like, okay, well, I'm I don't. It's not. I just don't care. It's like, okay, it's not gonna. I don't let it like affect me any kind of way.
you know what? I do that sometimes. Like for example, this was one day where it didn't really affect me until I walked outside.
Oh, then it affected you.
Yeah, then it affected me because I was like, what the fuck? Because all right, this happened a while ago. My neighbor, he he lived downstairs from me. Him, his wife, and his kids. I got to know all of them. I was working with him actually, and I lost my job. He was still letting me know like what was going on with people at my old job. Whenever we see each other, we would bullshit real quick. And he was a really good dude. He was heavy set, very heavy set, but he was
Hmm.
still mobile. Um, like he would have a hard time breathing and whatnot. So we would fuck around like, dude, you're gonna have a heart attack. There's something wrong here. That doesn't happen to just regular fucking people. So there's something wrong. You got to get checked. Like, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. It's like, oh fuck. Then one day we overheard his wife like yelling. They were yelling at each other, and during the same week, she told us we were sitting outside. If you find out he's dead, that I fucking killed him. It's like, okay, like what the fuck? Like what the hell's going on? She was a piece of shit too. She was cheating on him, and we heard everything. Dear God.
Wow.
Yeah, like I said, they lived below us. She had the window open, and we heard every slap.
Oh no.
Um, the funny part is she sounded like an owl. No
No.
bullshit. We thought there was a pigeon cooing in the tree behind our apartment. Aside from that, um,
Uh-huh.
one day we woke up. It was like a regular day to us. We were just doing whatever, and we hear screaming, just fucking wailing. We're like, "What the fuck is going on?" And we were fucking. Me and my wife we were fucking. We're like, "Hey, who died?" We didn't know, and we just hear them screaming, yelling, yelling. Yeah, we couldn't understand her because she was just so fucking distraught. She lost her shit. Everybody that was in there was losing their fucking mind. And I heard him, me and my wife heard him say, we heard his voice yell out, "Hey, what are you yelling for? Why are you crying? Why are you screaming? I'm right here. Like, I'm okay. I'm right here. What's wrong?" And we're like, "What the fuck? Okay, so what happened?" Because we heard that, we heard all the screaming, like, what the fuck happened? Like, okay, like maybe that broad's losing her fucking mind. I don't know. And then we go outside and we see the neighbors, and one of my other neighbors told us, like, "Oh, that man's dead." We're like, "What the fuck? What?" They're like, "He died. He died in his sleep. He was laying face down in his pillow and he's dead." We're like, "What the fuck? That doesn't make any fucking sense." Like, we just, like, I didn't want to say it right then and there because his wife was right there.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it seem fucking crazy with everything going on because it's already crazy enough. I told my neighbor about that, and he was like, "What the fuck? You heard him?" Like, I heard him say, "I'm okay." What are you screaming about? Like, I'm right here. Like, what the fuck?
And that's the part you can't explain.
That's the part I can't explain. And it was his
Yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
That's why it's like, what the fuck? Okay, that's just some weird shit.
That is weird. That is weird.
And yeah, they weren't fucking around. He was gone. The other neighbor went to go check on him. He's like, he probably died in the middle of the night. He's like already stiffer. Like his face, his skin wasn't moving normal. It just everything was off.
Oh
Like,
man.
holy
Fun.
shit. So she woke up next to him like that and lost her fucking mind.
Damn.
So it was like, holy shit.
That is
So
traumatizing.
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's traumatizing, but she kept saying she was gonna fucking kill him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
She kept she was fucking somebody else in the same house with her kids. And I heard her kid, like you could hear it. We were trying to go to sleep, you hear them cooing again. And then you hear a
Oh
door
no.
open, mommy, mommy, and then she's like, close the
Oh
door.
no. Oh no.
Like, dude, the kids know that's fucked up.
That's trauma right there.
Yeah, so those kids are gonna remember this shit in therapy.
For the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Mommy was fucking somebody.
Yeah. And dad was dying.
Mommy was fucking Uncle Juan. Well, Daddy was at work. It sucked too because whenever we heard it, because he, like I said, he was a heavy set man. He was big. Whenever we heard it, we were like, damn man, he's really going for it. Jesus Christ.
Good for
Like, we would
him.
leave our bedroom because you can hear it that clear.
Damn.
So it's like, damn, go for it. Didn't know he had the lung capacity for that, nor the fucking will to move that fast.
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, it wasn't his will and wasn't his way.
At the end of the day.
It was somebody else in her beaten cheeks. Jesus Christ.
R.I.P.
Yeah, poor guy. Really though, poor guy. He was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. But that's why he should have listened to go to the fucking doctor and get checked.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
man.
you heard his voice though. That's interesting.
Yeah, that was the weirdest part. Hearing his voice and then finding out he was dead afterwards. It's like, what?
I wonder.
All right.
I wonder what it was.
I wonder who it was. Maybe it was maybe it was somebody else right there. I'm okay. I'm trying to make it about themselves.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's a possibility. Or it could have been Sancho, you know.
Oh, he pops out of the closet. I'm okay.
Yeah, I'm right here. Like,
Why
what are
don't you
you
ask me if I'm okay? Oh, that's
yelling?
fucked up.
Yeah, that'd be pretty funny.
Yeah, that's funny. But that's fucked. He's in the closet waiting for him to fucking leave.
Like, yeah,
Oh shit.
I don't know
Oh,
why she's asking me if I'm okay.
it was their personal gift just waiting.
But he was okay. He was safe though. He's glad that she asked.
Why don't you check if I'm okay? These leather chaps are chafing me.
Please.
Please lube me up still. I need some more oil. Oh fuck, that's terrible. All right. Well, that is the end of this episode. It's already been over an hour.
Hell yeah,
Thank
brother.
you for jumping on and actually
No
being
worries.
able to see everything you're doing.
Yeah. It's all the process. This will be done by tomorrow, probably.
Damn, really?
Yeah, this stuff is like I have a system, and the system makes me draw really quick. It's like a step-by-step process.
I wish I had that system.
Yeah, I could send it to you. It's or like write it down. I think everybody should have a system um, when it comes to this stuff.
Yeah, true. 'Cause I'm currently working on a commission that I just got requested for today.
Nice.
And I usually do traditional first, and then I take a picture of it, and then I go over it with my tablet, and then I just go from there.
Oh yeah. I used to do that too. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but
usually do
I,
that.
I usually I just find that extra step annoying. I try to like my system is just so I could draw faster. The faster I draw, the more I can draw, like more different things I can draw. So for me, like I'm a nerd. I'll make like I'll program like things specifically to do certain things that I do over and over and over again, so I don't have to keep doing shit. So like I'll make custom like Photoshop plugins and like weird scripts and stuff. But like okay, I do this. I know that I do this every drawing, so I might as well like automate my setup to make my life a lot easier.
Yeah, I don't do that.
It's
I
fun.
just feel like each one of them, each one of them, I try to make it different, not only in like the poses, but like just different things. I'll add different shit. Like for instance, this commission is like it's based on one of her looks, but I'm adding
Mm,
something else. I'm adding a couple things else to it. I have to change up some shit and um like the way it has to fit all into like one coffin. So it's like, oh. So yeah, just
mm.
trying to do shit like that. It's like, yeah, it's a bitch. Like you probably have it all set up, even though like they're all different. It's just gonna be like, oh, this. Yeah,
Well,
me and
the
the user is
system,
similar.
yeah, the system is just like the base. So like I do the same thing where every drawing is like different for me, but the
Yeah,
system is kind of like my North Star. It's like, okay, if I feel like I'm getting lost or if I feel like I don't know what to do next, or if I'm getting lost in the weeds, sometimes you could do that with like details and shit, and you're just sitting there for hours and you're just like, you're not really like doing anything. You're just mindlessly like, I don't know if I'm making anything better. Let me just hop back on my little roadmap, and it's gonna help guide me a little further. And if I want to deviate from the path and do like really random weird shit, add a bunch of stuff, which I always do to every drawing, it's cool because I'll always have my way back to get to because I need to finish this commission or something.
yeah, I gotta figure out how to do that because maybe it'll help me.
Yeah, yeah,
I don't
because
know. I like working with pencil and paper first.
yeah,
So that's just me. I enjoy doing that one first, and then going from there.
yeah, a lot of my or not a lot of them, all of my tattoo designs were done with traditional um, pencil and paper. Yeah, that's how I love to draw. It was really fun, but it just got to a point where like this, my schedule just does not permit me to do that because it's a whole
Oh,
process for me, and I need to like to please the algorithm gods. I need to draw as much as I possibly can. So I will take when it comes to like tattoo designs, I'll have to take like blocks out of a month, like a couple days to be like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'll sit down and I'll draw like 5 or 6 tattoo designs all at once. But if I were to do that with traditional, it'd be really hard. It'd be really, I mean, it wouldn't be hard. It would just take like fucking forever.
yeah. Especially all the detail, like seeing your tattoo designs. You put a lot
Yeah,
of fucking detail. The shading, I know shading alone for traditional is it could take fucking forever because you're just
Yeah, it
and then
takes
just
a long time.
smoothing
I
it.
think the what takes the longest is just the concepting. That to me is the longest part. Like, what am I gonna draw? Like, what is it gonna look like? The sketching part, like, this.
Yeah,
What I'm drawing, real quick, because I know you want to go, but what I'm drawing here is I'll show you what a sketch looks like. But the sketch took me like almost like an entire day, like a work day, I guess, to kind of figure out. And it's very messy and like just some blue lines and the pinky lines. But just to get this whole thing in a pose that I liked took so long. But what I'm doing now is mindless because I've done it so often that I just turn my brain off and be like, okay, I know what to do. I know where to go from here. But this part, the actual sketching part, is such a pain in the ass. So doing that for like all of my tattoo designs would take me too long. So in here, there's so much freedom that you can do to produce more, and that's my goal at the end of the day is to produce as much art as I humanly possibly can before I die.
that's crazy because I have the opposite when it comes down to it. Like the concept for it, like I could knock out like the sketch pretty quickly. No,
Hmm.
it's still a bitch. Like if you want to get it like right, but usually it's just like this. Like I could get that pretty quick. But if it's like traditional shading and doing all that shit, if it's just a pencil and eraser, that
Yeah,
takes fucking forever for me. Just the shading to get every little fucking thing into it. Like I have one that I actually have multiple. It's just pencil and eraser and just getting all the shading in there took like a couple of days. But the
damn,
actual plan for the shape and the positioning and everything took me like half a fucking hour, maybe less. It was just like a little bit of changes and then just this and then that's it. So
that's pretty cool. But, that's a good skill to have for sure.
yeah, yeah, I guess so.
You gotta
still,
leverage that more.
still, I gotta fix. I gotta have like a setup.
That comes with time.
I agree with you on that one. It would help out a lot. It really
Yeah,
would. So yeah.
yeah. Just steal a bunch. You'll get there.
This- Huh, now I
That's how we
know.
all do it. That's how we all do it.
That's how everybody does it. It's
Yeah,
inspiration.
yeah. It's like all your favorite bands do the same thing. It's how you like it's like how you steal, It's like don't steal the whole thing. Like take how you draw eyes from one artist, take how you draw legs from another artist, take how they render, how they shade from like different people. And once you put them all together, it's like a formula that nobody could ever produce but you, because you know what those inspirations are. That's what makes it unique. It's like how you pull all your inspirations from and how you ingest it and how you spit it out. Nobody else can reproduce that.
All right. Well, you know what? That's actually pretty goddamn true because everybody gets inspired by different things. Whether it would
Yeah.
be like you said, like the way the certain person makes like their eyes on their characters or people or whatever the hell it is they make or body types or different shapes. So yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that does make sense.
We all get it from somewhere.
Yeah, that's true. Or we all just think of some really fucked up shit.
Yeah, true.
Look at Giger. Look at HR Giger. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there are like, exceptions to that rule because Giger is fucking weird.
Him, the Nightmare Artist, was it Baczynski?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
So
Or
yeah.
Bosch. Yeah. But even then, like, like they're also inspired by like different things, but it's just not what you would consider like to be normal inspiration. So like biblical stuff, biblical stories, like
Oh yeah.
literature, different stuff like that. They're taking that and then they're spinning it and like without that you wouldn't have like those artists.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, so yeah, either way, they still did it. God damn
They
it,
still
man.
do it. Yeah.
We got to pick up
Yeah,
this
man.
conversation to the next one.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Sluggish shit. For right now, thank you for being on here. And for any bloodies who actually came over here from Instagram, we'll see how often I do this. trying to keep it up on Instagram, but Instagram, honestly, is being such a fucking bitch. It's just a lot of issues over there. Like you're trying to go live, and then the live will be fucked up, or maybe it won't even go through at all, or maybe like this fine gentleman over here, he didn't even know he was restricted.
I did not know, but we
So-
learned the hard way.
So yeah, I had to learn how to do a YouTube live tonight.
Hell yeah.
I knew I was okay to do it, but I had to learn the steps tonight and had to figure out why my phone's such a dumb bitch. But hey, you got to work with the tools you have.
Yeah,
Ugh.
we learned it.
Exactly. Once again, thank you so much, and thank you for being on here way past the normal time we're actually on.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking shit. That piece is coming out sick. Can't wait to see the finished product.
Thank you.
This, I would normally say this is going to be on YouTube, but it already is on YouTube. So that
It's
makes it so
already
much
here.
better. All we need to do is add the thumbnail, and we're good. We'll add the description too. But that's not too bad. I could do that pretty fucking easily. All right, buddies. Remember, follow on Instagram, follow on Twitch, like, subscribe, leave your comments here. Let me know what the fuck you think. If you have your own weird experience that you've gone through, put it in the comments below. Let me know what you think about his artwork. And Jesus Christ, I mean, you can't really say anything too fucking bad because he's got some good shit.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is all weird. That's how I describe it. I draw
It's
weird
all
shit.
weird and all wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Your tattoos are fucking sick.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
I just have to gush on that moment because really the shading and everything fucking really good, really wonderful.
Yeah, thank you. All practice.
All right, any final words?
Yeah.
No, for you.
Oh, for me, I thought you were talking about that was how you. I don't know how you end this thing. No, not really. I had this was fun. I haven't had an interview in like years, so that's pretty cool. I appreciate the time and the patience getting it all set up for me and listening to my rants.
No problem. That's what this is for.
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
You should hear my rants. It's just Jesus Christ. All right, buddies,
It's like,
I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Let this man get back to work. Well, he's been working this whole fucking time, so I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. Yeah, do all that fun stuff. Go follow his shit. Go follow his work. Yeah. See you, buddies.
see
Bye,
you
dude.
later.